anyone around. Her emotions she conceals. Some people, they don't know.
Hi guys, this video today is kind of unlike a lot of the other videos that I've been filming. It isn't really a beauty related video, but it's more of a video that is close to my heart. I thought of the idea for this video because my daughter was very upset last night. She was sort of kind of getting bullied in school, and she was actually really afraid of going to school today. So I had a talk with her this morning. I had to write a note to her teacher, and I also thought of this idea for this video because I know a lot of younger kids watch these beauty videos and these YouTube videos, and I really just want to get a message out to everybody, like a message that's really important to me. So I'm going to start from the very beginning. When all of my elementary school and high school life, I was bullied, 100% bullied. I was the kid who was the chubby kid. I had braces, I had glasses, I was a little nerdy, and I was made fun of to no end. I was constantly picked on by people. I actually, in high school, I had some death threats against me because people just did not like me, and you know what, kids can be very, very cruel. So I can relate to my daughter and other kids who have been bullied on a personal level because I have been there, and I've been the kid who didn't want to go to school. I was actually bullied by a teacher when I was in 5th grade. I'm adopted, and I had a teacher in 5th grade who did not like adopted children for some reason, and me and this other boy in my class were the only 2 kids who were adopted, and she would pick on us to no end. She would tell us that our parents didn't want us and we weren't wanted. She would tell us that, you know, we were losers because our parents didn't want us. And when you're in 5th grade and you're 10 years old, you know, even though your parents have told you all of your life that you're special because, you know, your birth mother wanted the best for you, and the parents who adopted you, you know, really wanted you and really wanted a baby. So, you know, I mean, even though I grew up knowing that I was loved by both parties, when you're in 5th grade and your teacher, who is like an authority figure who you look up to, is telling you that you're not wanted and you're a loser and you're a reject and all of that, it really, really, it hurts you and it affects you, and it makes you think, well, is my mother just telling me this because she doesn't want me to be hurt? So it really does affect a 10-year-old kid. So my daughter's in 2nd grade, and I've seen a lot of kids being bullied this year. And I guess, I mean, to me, it started when I was in 3rd or 4th grade, but I guess it's starting pretty early. I mean, I'm hearing stories from her that bullying is happening in preschool and kindergarten as well. So, you know, kids are starting early, and I don't know if kids are being bullies because their parents are bullies or because their parents haven't spoke to them about bullying, or maybe it's just the way they are. I honestly don't know. I've never been a bully. But kids are getting bullied earlier and earlier, and some kids can be incredibly cruel. It doesn't matter if you're like blonde, skinny, and pretty. If kids want to pick on you, they're still going to find a way to pick on you. And I just want to get the message out, and this is what I realized when I was in high school. I realized it my junior year of high school, that people bully you because they're very insecure with themselves. They're not happy with themselves. They don't like themselves. So they go ahead and they pick on somebody and bully somebody because they want to feel better and they want to feel higher than everybody else. So just know it's nothing against anybody who's being bullied. Everybody is perfect. Everybody is beautiful. Everybody is amazing in their own way. So I mean, there's nothing that anybody is doing wrong, and nobody should try to change themselves to be something that somebody else wants you to be, because everybody was created individually and everybody was created to be their own person. So, you know, if you were born with brown hair, you're supposed to be born with brown hair. Everybody's individual and everybody's special in their own way. And my mother told me that growing up, and I didn't believe her. I was like, whatever, that's crazy. But honestly, it's true. I mean, when you get older, I'm 29. And when you get older, you see that people accept you for the way you are, and people aren't always going to be bullies. I mean, there are still going to be bullies when you're my age and when you're a teenager and in your 20s and 30s and 40s, because some people are just like that. But I mean, honestly, it does get better when you get older. People seem more mature. They accept you more for who you are, and you don't get bullied for your entire life. You are eventually going to be very, very comfortable in your own skin and not wanting to change for anyone. Because I'm finally at that point, and I probably got to that point when I started becoming a mother. When I had my daughter, I realized that if somebody doesn't like me for me, I'm not going to change myself to be with who they want me to be. And I realized that mostly in relationships. If you like a guy and you start dating him and he wants you to change your hair color, change your clothes, change your makeup, just not be yourself, he's not worth it. Just dump him as quickly as possible, because he's not going to change as much as you want to change him or try to change him. He's not going to change. I've been there. I've done that. I have been through so much heartbreak and learned so many lessons in my 29 years of life that I feel like I have the knowledge and the experience to share it with you guys. And if there's any kids watching who are being bullied, you really should talk to somebody about it. Talk to your parents about it. Talk to your friends about it. It's nothing against you. You didn't do anything wrong. It's just that kids are very, very, very cruel. And I actually talked to my high school principal about it when I was in high school, and it was dismissed as being childish behavior. Because when I was in high school about 10, 11 years ago, I mean, bullying was widespread, but they didn't have as much awareness as they do right now. Because, I mean, now kids are really feeling like they have no other hope but to commit suicide or to hurt themselves. And back then, I mean, I'm sure that happened, but it wasn't widely known like it is in this day and age right now. So, I mean, they didn't think it was as serious as people take it now. So back then, they just dismissed it as being teenager childish behavior, when now, if you're being bullied, they actually take action. So if you're being bullied, please talk to somebody in like an upper position, like a parent or a teacher or a principal or somebody who can listen to you, because people will listen to you. And you don't have to go through life being upset and afraid to go to school, because it's not worth it. It's not worth sacrificing your life, your enjoyment, your education, and your childhood because somebody else is bullying you. And that's something that I tell my daughter every single day. And I tell everybody who ever asks me what it was like to be bullied. I will tell you that it's not worth being scared and not wanting to go to school for. I mean, people are always going to be cruel to you in life, even when you get older, and everybody is just individual and perfect in their own way. So I really hope that any kid who's watching who's being bullied can understand that it's not going to happen forever, and it gets better as you get older. And take it from somebody who has been in your position and been bullied. It's horrible at the time, but when you get older, you realize that they were just bullying you because they were uncomfortable in their own skin and they wanted to feel better about themselves. So unfortunately, they would put someone else down to feel that they're superior to somebody else. And you know what? Now that I'm 29 years old and I look back at that, I feel bad for every single person who ever bullied me. I actually feel pity for them because they weren't comfortable in their own skin and comfortable with themselves to treat me with respect. They had to feel like they were superior by bullying me. So now that I'm older, I realize that I didn't do anything wrong, and no, none of you do anything wrong either. It's just that's how people are, unfortunately. I mean, I was always bullied because I was a chubby kid. And you know what? Back then, I would go on crash diets and I would try to lose weight, but it took me a good 10 years to actually realize that I want to lose weight for myself, my kids. I want to be healthy. I don't want to ever have any heart problems or have heart attacks or die early because of my weight. And I mean, I'm not overweight. I'm not too overweight, but I'm uncomfortable with myself, and I know that I could be healthier. So that is why I am taking action and currently losing weight. I mean, for me, it's genetic. My birth mother was very overweight. My sister is overweight, and my other sister was overweight as well, but she lost the weight. So to me, it's genetic. I mean, I could eat something very small, high in calories, like a hamburger, and I could just gain like 3 pounds. So for me, it's just, I have to want to do it. And I didn't, I wanted to change for other people in the past and went on crash diets, but you have to be comfortable enough with yourself to want to change for the better and change for yourself. Don't change for anybody else, because it's just not worth it. It's not worth it to change for anybody else, because you are yourself and you are perfect and beautiful in your own way. So everybody watching this video, you're all beautiful and perfect and beautiful. And I truly believe that. And I will tell everybody that ever, all the way in life. I will let everybody know that they are beautiful. So thank you guys for watching my video. And once again, if you're being bullied, if you need someone to talk to, please talk to somebody in like a superior position, like a parent or a teacher or friend, anybody, older sibling, because they can help you through it. And I guarantee now that if somebody is seriously bullying you, they will get in trouble now. Because I know personally, I had to sign a paper in the beginning of the year with my daughter saying that they take bullying seriously, and if anything happens due to bullying, like a suicide or anything like that, that person will be held liable and they will face legal action. And if somebody is seriously being bullied in school, even if it doesn't lead to anything, catastrophic, they will still get suspended, get detention, get expelled, depending on the severity of the bullying. So I can guarantee you, I mean, they passed laws, I believe now, about bullying. I guarantee you something will be done about the bullying if you are being bullied. Alright, so thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you like me and my channel, please subscribe as well. My social media will be down in the down bar. And if you have any questions, comments, or other words of advice for anybody being bullied, please feel free and post them below. Because I'm sure a lot of people would love to hear words of wisdom from other people who have been through it and who have fought it and who have gotten through it and been successful and came out happy and unharmed in the end. Alright guys, well, I appreciate everything and appreciate you watching this video. I hope I helped, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
What to say? Oh, they stop and they stare, but they still walk away. Just another